Now take a look at that. You don't want to. You know what you see here? This is the future face of DC. Isn't it beautiful? Actually, speaking of DC, doesn't it actually kind of remind you of Joker's initial girlfriend in the Tim Burton Batman movie? Remember, he had a girlfriend before he was trying to hit on Vicky Vale. Remember that? Now, he did something to her face where she had a bunch of bandages on her face before she killed herself. And that's when Joker said, in order to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. And then he broke her mask, right? That's it's reminiscent of a DC image of Joker's original girlfriend. Now, look at this and think to yourself, this is now the future of DC comic book movies. It's almost like, yo, Shazam, how's it going? It's almost like there was a huge split off. Disney, Marvel, where you couldn't get more hokey if you tried. Yes, it has some hits, but so much of it is so hokey, it's so eyeball raising, it's so meant for a child audience that it's hard to really get into as an adult. Now DC is going the other way. It is going the exact opposite. Look at this. You're trying to make Requiem for a Dream look like one of the Disney comic book movies that I was talking about. Is this like Darren Aronofsky, early Scorsese? Like, that's the direction of our comic book movies now? Look at this. So imagine if you were a Batman rogue gallery. There was a really good Batman animated series in the 90s. And my favorite episode was all of the Batman villains playing poker, giving an anecdote about how they almost got Batman. Now imagine all the Batman villains around a table and they're playing poker again, but they're discussing their adaptations in a movie. Joker goes, dude, bar none. I've had hits and misses, but man, I've had Jack Nicholson. I've had Heath Ledger. We try not to talk about Jared Leto. I had the dude in the 60s. I've been super cornball. I've been super dark. I've had Joaquin Phoenix. I've had everything. Now imagine your Riddler, you know? Paul Dano, you know, Quentin Tarantino isn't a huge fan, but a lot of people liked his Riddler performance. Jim Carrey acting like Jim Carrey. You know, maybe not as good as the Joker representations, but something. Clayface, you been in any movies? No. No, I haven't been in any movies. 2026 rolls around. You've been in this? The most depressing movie to probably come out that year? Like, imagine if you're the Batman villains. Like, I feel like Killer Croc doesn't feel bad anymore about his movie representations. I feel like Calendar Man feels pretty nice now about being a cameo in Tim Gunn's Suicide Squad. Because look at the Clayface treatment. The Clayface treatment is, hey, you've heard that movie Antichrist? Well, yeah. You've heard of Requiem for a Dream? Well, yeah. Well, it's more depressing than those movies combined. Like, that's what this looks like to me. This is what Clayface gets? A super gritty, realistic thing about a guy's facial deformity after being a handsome guy. And honestly, as Joker is to Taxi Driver, which is no stretch because it's been denoted, this is to Darkman. Watch this trailer. Now, Darkman by today's... Okay, gauging by what people talk about today, Darkman is relatively obscure. It's a Sam Raimi movie. It's post-Evil Dead, pre-Spider-Man Sam Raimi, somewhere in between there. It's the jelly and peanut butter between the two slices of Evil Dead and Spider-Man. And honestly, it deserves that metaphor because Darkman really was somewhere in between Evil Dead and somewhere in between Spider-Man. So when I first saw this, and I wasn't aware that this was a Clayface trailer, I thought they redid Darkman. You know, like his life of being, handsome and getting the ladies, and then it shows him like this. Okay, see the medical stuff? Watch a trailer of Darkman. I'm assuming it's even like the streets like this, and you see the circus sign? Okay, you see the skin melting on the petri dish? That is so Darkman, okay? So I'm assuming if you can say Taxi Driver to Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, I think you could say Darkman to this movie, which I'm going to discuss here. What are we doing? Are we taking a really dark movie, taking a DC villain, and taking the circular peg and putting it through a triangular hole? So we got Joker as Taxi Driver. We've got Clayface as Darkman. Now, what's a really dark, gritty movie about a stripper? That will be Catwoman. We'll do American Psycho for the Penguin. Trust me, I thought about this a little bit before doing the stream. Penguin makes a perfect Patrick Bateman because he's in a city, he's super rich, he's super materialistic, and he's a psychopath. Now, just like Patrick Bateman goes on for 3 pages about how he shaves in his furniture in his pad, you can have Penguin going on and on and on and on about these super expensive exotic birds that he bought. I mean, it's actually perfect. So we're going to do a Penguin. We're going to do a Penguin movie with Patrick Bateman. We're going to do we're not going to do Showgirls because Showgirls at the end of the day is too upbeat for this. We're not going to do Catwoman does Showgirls. We got to have something really gritty and really gritty and really dark. What's a really dark, gritty movie with hosts a stripper? There's gotta be. What is like a Arfanowski style, super depressing movie about a stripper? I can't even think of one. Is that movie has to exist so they can make a Catwoman movie based off of it? I mean, who else do you have? I mean, what if you're doing Clayface's Darkman, super gritty, realistic? I mean, super gritty and realistic. Like the Joaquin Phoenix one is an exploration of contemporary social services and mental illness. That's what Joker got turned into. Joker got turned into a meditation on mental illness and social services. Clayface is getting turned into a meditation on deformities and depression, and a guy dealing with some some kind of crippling deformity. So we're gonna do, by the way, all of these. So wasn't it a black woman that Joker was interested in? This guy's into a black woman. We gotta have Penguin hooked up with a black woman as well. If it's gonna be American Psycho, and we have to have a approximation of his Reese Witherspoon girlfriend from American Psycho, we'll make it like, who's the black girl from that HBO series that's really depraved and supposed to be shocking, and that's the only reason you watch it? It's also got the girl with she's got great genes. What's her name? That's his girlfriend. That's Penguin's girlfriend. Because we have to have DEI girlfriends for all the dark and gritty rogues galleries now. Okay, I swear to God, this was Dark Man. I thought this was the scene. Remember the fat bald guy with the tattoo? And he framed the guy? I thought this was this scene. Because didn't he fall out a window or something? Okay, so that right there, too, I thought it was Darkman because of his, like, plastic face. But anyway, that's besides the point. We're talking about super dark, gritty, super depressing, black pill DC films. We do Clayface is Darkman, Joker is Taxi Driver. Remember Tavis Bickle? Remember? You talking to somebody? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here. You must be looking at me. Right? Now we're gonna do American Psycho Penguin. Now imagine that, man. I love it. I want to see. Remember Patrick Bateman talking about Huey Lewis in the news? Remember Patrick Bateman talking about Huey Lewis in the news? I want Penguin. I'm going to give you an example. Let's have ChatGPT help us out here. Okay, we're going to do a Patrick Bateman's way of expressing himself for Huey Lewis in the news. I want you to emulate that way of speaking. You are the Penguin from Batman. You are talking about super rare, exotic birds that are endangered that you bought on the black market, which you own. Give an enormous monologue about the birds. Now watch this. This movie might hit harder than the Clayface. I have to confess something, and I do not out of guilt perish the thought, but out of a kind aesthetic obligation. You see, there's a moment, a very particular moment, when ownership transcends mere possession and becomes something closer to authorship, curation, control, the illusion that you, Oswald Cobblepot, have arranged the natural world into something tasteful. Now take birds, not the pedestrian sort, the pigeons that clutter the skyline like bad afterthought. No, I'm talking about the exquisite, the vanishing, the almost mythological, creatures that exist now less in ecosystems and more in whispered conversations between men with too much money and too little conscience. There's one, oh, you'd appreciate this, a Sphinx's macaw, powder blue, not blue in the vulgar sense, not loud, not garish. No, this is a blue that feels curated, like it was focus grouped by God before he abandoned the project. Extinct in the wild officially, which of course makes ownership complicated. And yet, when it tilts, now imagine someone dressed with the top hat. They got the cigarette holder. They've got the monocle. They got the big ass nose. They got the Danny DeVito height. Imagine him speaking. I keep it in an enclosure that suggests freedom. That's important. You don't imprison something like that in a cage. No. You give it height, curated foliage, imported humidity. You let it believe. The illusion is everything. Without illusion, you're just a man with a stolen bird. With it, you're a benefactor of beauty. You see this? Now, by the way, ChatGPT can emulate very well Patrick Bateman-esque monologues. Now, I mean, what if we're taking 2 steps forward? Just leap forward. I want to see every single Batman villain give a dark, gritty, super realistic portrayal. I want to see Catwoman as a heroin addicted stripper. I want to see the Riddler for the OCD nutcase he is. I want to see the OCD struggler with the Riddler. What the hell are we going to do with Calendar Man? I want Calendar Man. Every day on the calendar represents a tragedy in humanity. He goes through 9/11. He goes through January 6th. He goes through Pearl Harbor. He goes through Columbine. He goes through every single horrendous tragedy on the calendar for a 2-hour film, dude. I want to see every Batman villain with this treatment. Then there's the Philippine Eagle. Monstrous, really. In the most elegant way possible. 6 feet of wingspan. Eyes like it's judging your entire lineage. It doesn't sing. It doesn't chirp. It regards. And in that regard, you feel something primal. Like you've been weighed, measured, and found edible. I respect that. I really do. It reminds me of certain boardrooms, of an unspoken Wayne Enterprises. I had to add that part. I'm trying to make it a little bit more DC related than ChatGPT. Maybe I should have told it to get a little bit more with the DC lore. Of course, acquiring such specimens requires a certain network. People like to pretend there's a moral line. This is actually good though for Penguin. People like Batman pretend there's a moral line. You see that? You gotta add the DC-ness. It's lacking some DC-ness in this monologue. People like Batman, people like Commissioner Gordon like to pretend there's a moral line. Even Joker pretends there's one. He's just on the other side of it. There isn't a moral line. There are only gradients of discretion. A man in Jakarta, a woman in Antwerp, a refrigerated crate that arrives without a return address. It's all banal, actually. The real thrill isn't the transaction, it's the reveal. The first moment when the cloth comes off and you realized you've purchased something the world has agreed should no longer exist. And then the crown jewel, a bird of paradise, one of the rarer variants, the kind that doesn't just display, it performs. Its mating ritual is less biology and more theater. This is actually good. Imagine Oswald Cobblepot turned into a Patrick Bateman. If we're I'm gonna say it one more time. If we're gonna do Joker Taxi Driver, okay, exploring the mental illness for time. Actually, Joker is more Taxi Driver than Taxi Driver. Think about it. Remember Blade Runner, more human than human? The Joker in the Joaquin Phoenix is more fucked up than De Niro's performance of Taxi Driver. Tavis Bickle remained employed. Okay? The Joker in the Joaquin Phoenix Joker was a welfare parasite. Tavis Bickle was employed. So you got to go deeper and darker with these, okay? I don't know it for a fact, but I'm pretty sure this goes deeper and darker than Darkman, okay? This looks less comedic. Uh, Darkman had enough crazy shenanigans in the movie that it was actually part of it was like a good time, quote unquote. This movie doesn't look like a good time. You got to go deeper and darker. Okay. You got to go like, so if you have depictions of heroin, you have Train Spotting. Oh my God. Tell me there. Oh my God. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Bane. I got Bane. Bane is somewhere in between Train Spotting with Ewan McGregor. Oh yeah, because of the drug use. See, Bane uses venom. According to the canon, Bane uses venom. Okay, it's somewhere in between Train Spotting and the what's it called? The meat grinder. What was that Rock movie recently? So we're gonna make Bane a UFC guy, okay? Remember this movie that came out recently? It was a flop. I watched it. It was good. Meat grinder? Is that it? So Bane is gonna be a UFC guy that's addicted to venom because there it is, the smashing machine. Okay? Bane's movie is going to be the smashing machine. Okay? So here's Bane, right? Oh my God, who do you have as this guy? Have a UFC fighter named Azrael because you got to do those really goofy Easter eggs for the fanboys. You know what I mean? Because they never do Azrael. They never do Azrael with these Batman movies. So yeah, the very intro, Bane is shooting up in the back. He's shooting up in the shower room. He's got the mask and everything. He's shooting up venom, right? And he's like, oh, ah, ah. And the entire movie, fuck Train Spotting. We gotta find out a DC Batman villain that does heroin. I'm gonna actually ask ChatGPT in a second which one does heroin, okay? So we gotta have Bane doing Smashing Machine. Now, Smashing Machine has its dark points. I want to say Smashing Machine is not as dark as Taxi Driver. It's not as dark as Darkman. It's not as dark as American Psycho, which we have prescribed to be the movie that the Penguin movie's based on. But it could be a lot darker. It could be, especially a UFC guy. This UFC guy was addicted to heroin. We're having Bane as a UFC guy addicted to venom. We're going to make it, oh my God, yes! It's somewhere in between the Smashing Machine and the Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. Yes! Where Bane even has an estranged daughter. Okay? It's somewhere in between the Smashing Machine. It's somewhere in between the Smashing Machine and the Wrestler. Watch the Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. You're looking at what the Bane dark and gritty DC black-pilled adaptation will be. You're looking at the inspiration. Now, I don't know if anybody has... Speaking in Arfanowski, I said it's got to be dark like Arfanowski. Arfanowski directed The Wrestler. There's a reason my brain went to a movie like this. I didn't even think it was Arfanowski. Mickey Rourke. Okay, here's our Bane movie, dude. Here's our Bane movie. Ah! Imagine Bane looking like this, but he's still got the mask. Now, we're not going to make him a pro wrestler. Oh my God, wait a minute. Do you make Bane UFC or do you make him a pro wrestler? Oh my God, you make him a pro wrestler because of the mask. The mask is a mask. The mask doesn't have utility like the cannon. When you do this dark and gritty, super hyper realistic Bane movie, the mask is his pro wrestling mask. You make Bane the wrestler.
Thank you. You hang in there. You got a lot of ability.
Yeah, there's Alfanowski's name. Okay, so that's how you do it. So, okay. We got Joaquin Phoenix commentary about mental illness and social services. Wow. Thank you for doing that, by the way. I know everybody loved the first movie. What's not to love about one of the most famous, loved, iconic superhero villains being a meditation on mental illness and social services? What's not to love? Okay, now we have Clayface. Wow, man, I sure want you to dwell on the wretched life of a guy in a hospital bed with a deformity. What says superheroes other than that? Let's make it like Darkman, but don't forget, we gotta make it real realistic. We're gonna do Penguin as American Psycho, right? Minus the chainsaw nude in the stairway. Well, Penguin with a chainsaw nude over a stairwell. I don't know. That might have to actually convince me the more I think about it. Now we're going to do Bane, and Bane is going to be a pro wrestler who's crippled himself like Lex Luthor, and he's going through venom withdrawals. This is amazing, dude. I love this path that DC is taking. I want to take it with. I want to go with it. This is the new Bane. You're looking at the new Bane right here. You know, and we got to play some Bob Dylan music. We got to play some Johnny Cash. Right? We got to play that Johnny Cash song that talks about how 7 in 10 rich men have a troubled mind. We got to do that while Bane is Kubrick staring outside the window of his gym, having venom withdrawal, and has an occasional flashback of fighting a guy in an alleyway that was dressed like a bat. Now make the Batman stuff real sparse. Remember these DC villain movies that are really dark, gritty, and black-pilled. All you got to do to think about these movies is razor blades, ropes, and a bottle with his skull and crossbones on it. He's got very little to do with Batman, okay? Very little. Okay, we got Penguin. Okay, let's delve into, now we got to be careful about this. We got to delve into Stripper Catwoman. Stripper Catwoman, the kleptomaniac. Find kleptomania. Remember that Joaquin Phoenix did a bunch of research about the people that have uncontrollable laughter? Remember he did a bunch of research on that? You got to make it a research dump about kleptomania, okay? Kleptomania and exhibitionism. We're going to make a movie that's a meditation on kleptomania and exhibitionism with Catwoman. I can't wait. What is next? I really want to do Calendar Man. We're at name 50 human tragedies that you can mark on a calendar. Name 50. And let's not just be ethnocentric. Let's not be xenophobic. Let's bring in Japan. What was Fukushima? What was Fukushima? What was the date for that? Well, I know Calendar Man knows. And I know he's got a 5-minute monologue about Fukushima while he cries and looking into the camera. Dude, listen. Man-Bat? I'm telling you, dude, Man-Bat, like Clayface, he's got no love in these movies. We gotta make a Man-Bat movie that's gritty, realistic, and extremely, this is the most important part, extremely depressing. When you go see a comic book movie, You gotta leave like you just left the movie Hereditary, which, by the way, I watched on Father's Day. And if you know anything about the horror movie Hereditary, man, did that make a wonderful, rememberable Father's Day. In fact, out of any Father's Day that I've ever had, that was the most memorable. Seriously, you gotta make people remember. Now, when we do Man Bat, who, like Clayface and Calendar Man, is very obscure Batman villain, but really needs to come to light in the public acknowledgement. We're going to have a circus freak movie. We're going to have Elephant Man. You've heard of the movie Elephant Man by David Lynch. Don't worry. The movie's very watchable. It's not like Lost Highway. It's not like Mulholland Drive. It's not like Eraserhead. It's more for a mainstream audience because somebody had the movie that they wanted to give him work because he needed work. So he got more of a quote unquote normie movie. Ironic to call it a normie movie because it's about a guy with a disability or a facial deformity. But okay, you got David Lynch's Elephant Man. That's going to be our Man Bat. We're going to do an exploration on deformities with Man Bat. We're going to do an exploration of greed, materialism, and wealth with Penguin. We're going to do an exploration of drug addiction and being crippled by athleticism with Bane. Do you see where we're going with here? DC, it's beautiful. We're gonna do them all. Poison fucking Ivy, dude. Oh my God. I almost forgot about her. Uma Thurman made her unforgettable, yet somehow I almost forgot her. What do we do with Poison Ivy? What do we do? Shazam, what do we do with Poison Ivy? Global warming? Plants have something to do with the ozone layer, right? Right? Carbon dioxide and oxygen from plants have something to do with ecosystems and carbon dioxide in the air. Bear with me here. We're somehow going to turn Poison Ivy into something about global warming. Maybe she's a terrorist. Maybe Poison Ivy is a terrorist that is like doing terrorism against AI factories that are destroying the planets and the plant life. Yes. Pretty Woman for Poison Ivy? So we're going to do another hooker. What's the plants? What are we doing with the plants? You know, I had thought about Pretty Woman earlier. I don't know if I said it out loud, but Pretty Woman had been one of the things that I initially thought. But then I thought it was just too nice. That movie's too nice. We need our inspirations to make people like depressed. We need crippling depression to come out of these DC movies. You know, Marvel is so busy trying to entertain us with their lowbrow, yuck, crap slop. We need to feel human again. We're not just going to the movies for a Sprite, popcorn, some Red Hots, some chuckles for a movie you forget in a year. We want to scar your mind. DC is going to linger with you. You may forget about a Marvel movie a minute after you fucking watched it. You will never forget about the DC horror. Oh my God, everything is modded. It's actually silly. I'm like over the everything modded. To this point, I'm so desensitized by the internet being like a censorship factory that I almost don't even notice it anymore. I mean, what can you say? Okay, we got Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is a eco-terrorist. She's an eco-terrorist. She is trying to save. By the way, we're not going to do anything with like super cool plot devices like she concocts love potions out of plants. That's too fantastical. It's too entertaining. It's going to be like the Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Does he have a Joker toxin? No. He has a mental illness with a social worker who gives him his meds. Okay, so this Poison Ivy doesn't have any love perfumes for Batman. We don't have, why would we have Batman with the Rogues Gallery of Batman? Why the fuck would we have Batman in a Batman movie, dude? Okay, what we have is, she's like, think of Poison Ivy before she changed. Think of Poison Ivy before she changed in the Joel Schumacher Batman. Nerdy, uncertain. She's that way through the whole movie. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe her shadow, yes, her Jungian shadow looks like Poison Ivy from the comic books, and she comes to visit her because she's schizophrenic eco-terrorist. And she's trying to prevent global warming because she thinks there's a cataclysm coming, so she bombs tractors. I fucking love it, dude. Okay, let's do one more and I'm going to move on. I'm going to do one more. Okay, we've done Penguin. We've done Poison Ivy. Okay, Penguin's American Psycho. Wait, what's Poison Ivy? We need a source material about a terrorist. We need source material about a terrorist. What's a movie about a terrorist? God, I almost feel like we don't need a source for her. It feels so crystal clear what you do with Poison Ivy. She's a schizophrenic eco-terrorist who's a botanist. I mean, do you need source material for that? Okay, and then we do, I said Penguin, American Psycho, Man Bat, Elephant Man, Riddler. What's OCD? What's OCD? You do something in between. You do the Aviator. The Riddler is like based off of the fucking Aviator. Get the milk, get the milk, get the milk, get the riddle book, get the riddle book, get the riddle book. Okay, Calendar Man. Calendar Man is Pie by Alfredowski. I'm sorry I keep repeating Alfredowski. I can't help it. Alfredowski needs to direct a DC comic book movie, by the way. This has to... Did you know he almost made a Batman? I forgot about that. It's something I learned like 20 years ago. He needs to get back on the saddle and make a Batman movie. All right, I think we're good. Wait, like... Am I missing one of the major ones? Scarecrow! Scarecrow! What's Scarecrow? For some reason, Scarecrow is not jumping out on me. For some reason, Man Bat was easier to do than Scarecrow. I mean, Man Bat is Elephant Man at a circus, right? Man Bat is Elephant Man done in a circus. Let me see. Any others? I should have some visual on here while I'm doing this. Let me see what how we're doing for time. How long have we done? We've done this for 40 minutes, dude. I think we're good, man. I should have put more stuff as visuals in the background, but you know, whatever. It's all good. Or do I press it? Do I hit the... There's so many Batman villains. It's actually crazy. Black Mask. What do you do with Black Mask? Black Mask was famous for killing the female Robin, right? It's been years since I paid... No, he killed one of the Robins. Didn't he kill the third one? I think he killed a Robin. He was trying to compete with Joker. No one's really gonna know Black Mask. I don't know, Black Mask. What's a really, really gritty, violent crime movie? Maybe you could do Black Mask as like a, kind of like Joe Pesci in Casino when he put the guy's head in a vice. Like the movie is like unwatchably gory. That might be good. Maybe you could do a torture scene of a female Robin. You make Elle Fanning a female Robin, and you make the Black Mask torture her for 20 minutes, and it's one of those things that the ratings board keeps saying it's not rated R, it's NC-17. Okay, I made a little less blood. I'm sorry, it's still too much. It's NC-17. Until Harvey Weinstein says, didn't you know you're watching a comedy? And then it's rated R, but it has buckets of blood. I don't know. What's a really, really gritty crime movie? I'm trying to think of one. Like Casino doesn't count, even though it has Danny DeVito in the Vice scene. It doesn't actually count because that entire movie isn't dark enough. There's too much dialogue, and Sharon Stone is too pretty to make it as vulgar of a movie experience as what I'm talking about. Do you know? Shazam. What's a crime movie that you started to watch and you're like, nope, I don't need to see head vices. Oh, shit. Black Mask, a retelling of Scarface. Yes. We do Black Mask, but it's Scarface. God, I knew it was somewhere, dude. Oh my God. Imagine him, dude, with the suit. Say hello to my little friend. Imagine Black Mask with a fucking machine gun twice his size saying, say hello to my little friend, and blowing a hole in the door because he's fighting against Penguin's men. Penguin's men come to kill Black Mask. And in a cocaine-fueled massacre, he kills all of them before... Who's like a Batman hitman? Who's a Batman hitman? The Batman hitman kills Black Mask at the end of the movie. Oh my God, dude. DC, you guys are straight up geniuses. You guys are straight up geniuses for starting this. You've started a boulder moving down a hill. It should never stop rolling. Every single Batman villain needs a gritty, depressing, black-pilled, straight-razored, bottle with the skull and crossboned, roped, like grating, toxic, venomous, no pun intended because Bane's addicted to venom, venomous adaptation. They isn't like a comic book. It's so gritty and realistic that anybody that's had similar life experiences, such as a stripper watching Catwoman, an athlete with a drug addiction watches Bane, someone who's on social services who's mentally ill watches Joker, that's a real one, will have PTSD watching the movie. They'll have flashbacks. It's so realistic that people that go through these social problems will watch the movie and say, that really is literally me. I left the movie in a panic for an hour. That's where comic book movies need to go. If you don't feel panic, if you don't feel depressed, you haven't watched a comic book movie. It's the 20s. And we're going to do these movies all the way through the 30s and 40s. We're going to do every single... You remember when the Hound said he's going to eat every single chicken in the room? We're going to eat every single Batman villain from the Rogues Gallery in the room, dude. There will be no survivors. What's the next? Congratulations. You made the Joker movie super depressing. What's the next step of your master plan? Doing the entire Rogues Gallery with no survivors. Okay, who else? We did Man-Bat. We did Calendar Man. We gotta have another. Let me scan my memory. No, Lex Luthor's a Superman villain. We're not gonna do him. Oh, wait, no, they gotta be Rogues Gallery. We can't do Oracle. Azrael was kind of an anti-hero. I don't think he really works for this. I know I'm missing a major one. I did Scarecrow. Am I missing a major? I feel like I'm missing a major one. Let's see. We did Penguin. We did Catwoman. We did Joker. We did Riddler. We did Bane. Scarecrow, I can't think of anything for some reason. We did Black Mask. We did Ra's al Ghul, dude. Ra's al Ghul. We gotta do Ra's al Ghul. What do we do for Ra's al Ghul? Very dark, very gritty, very realistic. I don't want to repeat with the terrorism thing, but I don't know. Make Frank Miller's Day and make Ra's al Ghul Al Qaeda? I don't know. Frank Miller would approve. Frank Miller was trying to make Batman fight terrorists. Frank Miller was trying to make Batman fight Arab terrorists, and DC told him, bro, we're artistic people. We're not alcoholic, repressed Trump voters like you. We can't do something like that. That's very offensive. And he said, F you. And then maybe Frank Miller would like to be involved in making Al Qaeda Ra's al Ghul. Raz Qaeda, dude. I think we make Al Qaeda Ra's al Ghul. What would be a good movie where they do something about it? Why don't terrorists get biopics? We gave a biopic to a predator. Michael Jackson is a child predator. He gets a biopic, but we don't get a fun, sleek, fun popcorn movie biopic about Osama? I don't know, man. I don't know. Michael Jackson was a predator. It worked for him. I don't get society. This guy's okay. He died. We forget he's a predator. This other guy sucks because, well, you know, I don't know. Shrug? Question mark? Okay. Ra's al Qaeda, not Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Qaeda. We got stripper, gritty stripper, like serially abused by her Johns at the strip club, Catwoman, who's a kleptomaniac. We got Black Mask does Scarface. This is the one that I'm first in line. I'm doing this on the okay. Black Mask inspired by Scarface. They're going to have a line wrapped around the theater, around the sidewalk, and I'm going to be the first one in the line. Okay? Riddler, OCD, and just like Joker really explored the, just like the Riddler really explored that mental illness where you laugh uncontrollably. Riddler is going to be a meditation and exploration, pseudo-educational about obsessive compulsive disorder. Dude, I think we're there, dude. I think I got where DC's going. Listen, DC, don't stop at Clayface. Please. We're not stopping at Clayface. I want every single DC villain in the fucking room. Just like the Hound is going to eat every chicken in the room, I want to eat every DC villain in the room. There's got to be more villains. Let me check my mind. I'm not going to cheat and ask ChatGPT. What's a really good one? Wait a minute. There was a guy dressed like Robin Hood. I remember reading this in the 90s. I had a Batman one where there was a guy dressed like Robin Hood. Who the hell was the Robin Hood guy? You know what? We're going to do one more. We're going to invent one more super gritty, depressing Batman movie, and then we're going to move on to other stuff in this stream. What the hell happened here? Press a button? You press a button and the whole goddamn computer explodes. That's what happens with this technology. Is it good or is it whack? I'm pretty sure it's whack, Ollie G. I'm pretty sure it's whack. Okay, here we go. I love ChatGPT because watch this. We do this. We go. Where are you? Okay. In the 90s, I read a Batman comic where this guy was like dressed like Robin Hood. He was a villain. Who was he? Who is the Robin Hood guy? No, it's not Green Arrow. No, no. Wait. Marilyn? Sheriff of Nottingham. Wait. Show me Marilyn. Marilyn, not Manson. No, there was a guy. He had long blonde hair, and he looked like he was Robin Hood LARPing. I think his daughter became a hero. Spoiler? Spoiler was her name? Yeah. 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 Wow, dude. Look at tech, dude. I love tech. Yeah. You've crossed wires a bit, but you're very close to a real Bat family thread. Clue Master. Is it Clue Master? Wait. His main family can wait. Here's the dynamic. Stephanie Brown became spoiler to stop her father's crimes. She literally spoils his plans by tipping off Batman. Okay, so we do. Is it Clue Master? Show me a picture of Clue Master. Spoiler was cool. I like Spoiler's aesthetic. I really like Spoiler's aesthetic. She looked like. Okay, that's him. I don't know why I was thinking Robin Hood. That doesn't look like Robin Hood. Maybe it was for one comic. Maybe he was LARPing. Maybe he decided to LARP. That's Clue Master. Okay? That's the guy. This is the guy. This is making Man Bat and Calendar Man look like mainstream. Bright, almost offensively theatrical suit. He's the father of Spoiler. She becomes a hero. Okay? Yeah. Tell me about Spoiler. No. I'm sorry. Tell me about Clue Master. Clue Master. What is he all about? I want. Okay, let's just do that. All right, here we go. What's going on? Now, there's a man who looked at Gotham's rogues, a city of theatrical psychopaths, philosophical killers, and walking Greek tragedies, and thought, what if I brought game show energy? Oh, that's a. Oh my god. Let me see, dude. Arthur Brown wasn't born terrifying. That's the first one. I need something. Wait. Oh, this is off. I'm sorry. Uh dude auto modded. Oh, okay. Okay. I got booted out for some reason. I'm gonna do 4 more minutes. I want to come up. I want to come up with a badass Clue Master, dude. A badass Clue Master movie. Stare into the aquarium and think Clue Master. Well, first of all, I don't know enough about Clue Master to even begin. Okay, something about game show energy. Arthur Brown wasn't born terrifying. That's the first problem. He was a failed TV host. Okay, he's gonna be a content creator with this gritty one. Not even a tragic fallen star way, more like a man who tasted mild recognition and could have metabolized obscurity afterwards. So he pivoted, reinvented himself, not into something new, but into something adjacent to someone already successful. Obsession with Riddler. Riddler leaves puzzles because he needs to prove he's smarter than you. Cluemaster leaves clues because he wants to be seen. Huh. You know, take away game show and put stream or content creation or like influencer. Mainstream normies understand influencer. Make Cluemaster a failed influencer. That's the way to do this. Cluemaster is a failed influencer. See, we're going to do every single Batman villain, even the ones that have mild, vague memories of being featured in the 90s. There was another one that was like Zorro-esque that had a rapier sword, rapier. I don't like the first pronunciation. It sounds like a grape reference. But yeah, you do all of them. There must be. I almost miss Ra's al Ghul. I'm sure I'm missing somebody else. Well, Natalia al Ghul, but I mean, Natalia al Ghul is almost redundant in some ways. Riddler, yeah. Penguin, yeah. We've done Clayface now. Okay, there you go. What is this? All right, we've done an hour. All right, we do. All right, we've done an hour of that. Shazam, if you are there, if you have an idea for a thumbnail or a title. Dude, that was actually fun. I think the Black Mask, dude, a Black Mask story that felt like Scarface, I would non-ironically watch that one. I know a lot of my hour-long bit about every single Batman villain having a movie that's depressing and black-pilled is sort of a joke, but I genuinely would watch a Black Mask. I would genuinely watch a Black Mask movie if it felt like Scarface. Genuinely. Especially if he died at the end like Scarface. And it's Penguin. Penguin is like Soze, right? You know how Soze has Scarface killed? Okay, we do this. What do we want in the background? That was fun. You know, I am such a ramble mouth. I'm such a blabber mouth. Words come out of me as easy as someone that took 2 pots of coffee and Taco Bell as easy as the diarrhea comes out. Dude, 1 hour of that, dude. I'm not even sure what I've said. I'm not even sure of the words that I spoke. We're just going to have this in the background.
Any horror games. I mean,
If it's not interesting, I'll turn it off.
if someone like me played a remake of arguably one of the scariest horror games of all time, Silent Hill 2. For reference, I managed to avoid spoilers for this game and pretty much all of the other Silent Hill games as well, so I'm not going to be talking about story spoilers in this video.
Where is...
I'm not
No,
gonna be
not Demon Hunter. Get out of here, man.
That's not my basis. I'm here
Get
to
out!
talk about my experience as a new player as I was going in blind. I'll set the scene as to how the game begins to give any new players an idea of how it feels to play this game.
I almost want someone to talk about Batman now. No, let's do Batman.
In a world of murky greens, rusty browns,
Yeah, dude,
and grey.
that would actually be a movie I'd be interested in.
About 4 or 5
So many of the farcical examples I wouldn't believe in, but Black Mask. In Black Mask, he needs a Hollywood depiction. Black Mask is so cool. You know what Black Mask is? Yo, I heard you were disturbed by Joker killing a Robin. Hold my fucking bottle of venom. Hold my Wayne Enterprises water brand. Hold it. Hold on to your ass, because here comes Black Mask torturing a teenage female Robin while she's tied into a chair with a straight razor, something like that. It was really crazy. Okay, Batman, obscure villains. Actually, if you're actually here on YouTube and you were watching the Batman stuff, if you're still with me, if you're actually on YouTube and you saw the thumbnail about Batman and the title about Batman, I'm going to keep doing this while I do other stuff. Obscure villains. Can we find someone more obscure than Cluemaster? The Eraser. Oh my God! David Lynch, Elephant Man is our man bat. Look, it's literally Eraserhead, dude. Lame. Well, lame is the eye of the beholder. Okay, this one.
Cavalier actually started out as a vigilante with a prowess.
Yeah, remember?
Be better than Batman at fencing. In fact, Batman decided to let him remain operating as a vigilante after clashing with him, but Cavalier was pulled
Remember me saying the Zorro guy?
responsible for
That's who I was trying to think of.
forced to surrender and choose
Okay,
to give up
let's do
his
this real fast.
he loved. Honestly, well, kind of a weird thing. I feel like Cavalier doesn't get enough love. His character and story could have evolved into something really cool. It could have continued, but instead, the only other time that we see him
Oh no, I gotta get rid of this.
Night and Blackest Night, where
I want to see if I can do Frost.
is in a Suicide Squad series during the Prime continuity, where he's basically used as cannon fodder for the purpose of their story. Because Suicide Squad. What villains do you feel
Oh, whoops.
get enough love in the comics? Let me know.
Oh man, some of my favorite cards are being used here.
Thug, or in Fleet Delmar's case, a supposed freedom fighter, doesn't mean you can't rise above your rank and become something much greater. That is just what Fleet did. He ended up getting his hands on
Fleet?
tech that allowed him to move
Wood Mac. Okay, we'll do.
and powerful Batman villain. He
I wanna-
supposedly
I wanna try Frost.
who had tormented him with fear gas as punishment for
Okay, here we go.
experience apparently
Why is it doing that?
eyes and becoming blind, which is why he decided
No.
to seize the alien tech and use it to get revenge. The helmet he wore granted him psychic powers, allowing him to read the minds of his opponent and counteract their attacks easily in a fight. The helmet also allowed him to absorb energy
All right, we're gonna try Frost.
karma to take on both Black Lightning and Batman.
Draw a Frost spell.
Flash has managed to pull off some of the most horrific schemes over the years and gotten under Batman's skin many, many times. In Catwoman's skin, even. Quite literally, when he stole her actual beating heart. Thomas Elliot is not only a powerful villain because of his intense vendetta against the Wayne family and Batman, but because he also is often shown to have the skill and the strength to match Batman, as well as the kind of
I've heard Frost sucks. I'm one of those people. I'm such a devil's advocate. I'm like, challenge accepted. Played the game for 2 months. This sucks. We'll see. Well, honestly, I do that with Murlocs, and it's actually worked out. All right, this works. Oh, good. I love this one. Now, unfortunately, it's okay. Here we go. Frostmourne! Warcraft 3 has entered the chat. Summon every minion killed by this weapon. That's kind of interesting. Let's try it. God, there's not a lot of frost. Spend up to 5 corpses, deal 2 damage to a random enemy for each. That doesn't... Man, no wonder people are putting shade on the frost, man. No, I don't like this, actually. Fuck Frost. Fuck this. I don't want to do this. Okay, let's try this again. I like this. I thought there would be more dragons. I don't like it.
Who just wanted to bring nuclear power to the people of Gotham. And yeah, I know back in the day we were all concerned about nuclear power.
Frostmourne is kind of interesting. I want to try that. I'm going to keep doing that. I was thinking about having a second weapon anyway. There it is. Okay, we do this. Wait, we need more dragons. All right, we'll do this. Do we have any more? Raise up to 5 corpses as 2-2. That's kind of good. Okay, we need more. We need to concentrate on dragons now. Kite Man? As in flying a kite? Okay. Damn it, dude. Maybe I need to cut back on some of those. I do want more dragons. This is a good one. This legendary one is good for keeping dragons on the board. This is good. Oh my god, dude. Wait, we do this? Oh my god. I gotta take somebody out. There he is. I hate to take you out, buddy, but I have to.
Due to a troubled youth and
I really do. I want to keep it.
refused by the GCPD when he applied, instead ending up working at Arkham. Following the event,
I need more.
he would be recruited by Simon Saint, who
Oh, whoops.
for the magistrate, to act as the first candidate for the
I need to craft more, I guess.
Peacekeeper 01 possesses cybernetic enhancements, which make him strong, tough, and a formidable opponent whose tech allows him to learn and improve every time he fights someone. This was one whose reappearance even caught me by surprise during the Three Jokers story. Well, I am not sure if we know where that story falls in continuity yet, in continuity, outside of continuity.
Okay.
It's a still long-awaited read that I quite enjoyed, and which brought back a villainous sidekick of old that I did not know how much I really missed until I saw him return. Gaggy is
There it is.
Gagsworthy, and he is an old school sidekick
Great.
of the Jokers from way back in the day before he was ever with Harley Quinn. In fact, at one point, Gaggy also returned to get revenge on Harley for
Why doesn't it stay on the page that I was just on?
during Gotham City Sirens. In three
Okay.
however, Gaggy returns as one of the Three Jokers' sidekicks. However, his comeback is quite short. As he ends up being devoured
No.
by a Joker shark. Rest in peace, Gaggy. What a tragic way to go. That's about it. I'm your host, Amanda McKnight. Until
Where is Broodmother? Did we go past her? Is this not AC/DC? I'm sorry, I've got like bad ADHD where if you play music, what is with this not AC/DC? What was with that? Okay. Oops. All right. I was going to do Frost on this, but I'm going to be honest. People say Frost sucks. I'm like, yeah, right. Let me take a look. Oh, Lord. Sometimes mainstream opinion is right. My God. No, thank you. I've got limited time in my day. I'm not going to spend my time on something that is obviously a POS. Sometimes the people's talking points, sometimes people's regurgitated narratives that they keep like spewing at each other and then spewing back, sometimes it's right. I mean, this guy stinks. Frost Death Knight sucks, dude. Really bad. Like, really awful. Okay. All right, let's do. So, do I have enough dragons? Let me check this. We have our Deathwing. Discover a Death Rattle minion that costs 5 or more. Summon it and try. No. I actually don't for a 7? That's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. Frostborn is going to be interesting to use. Okay, I like the leeches. Okay, this looks interesting. This I love. Let's make sure that we have... Okay, I wanted to make sure I had that. Do I have enough dragons? Okay, I've got the Broodmother. Draw a spell that costs 5 or more. Do we have a spell that costs 5 or more? We could use that to cheat out a really good spell. Let's see what we can do here. What's a really good spell? No. We don't have any dragons for the... Wait. Oh, I thought that was a dragon. It's an undead beast. We're sure there's no more dragons on here? Undead Drainy. That's unique. Is that like... Do Drainies have any synergy with each other? I never see people playing Drainies. Like, I'll see Drainies, but I don't see, like, Drainies get 1-1, you know, stuff like that. No, we're not going to use that dragon. What do we do here? Oh. We do... What's this? Taunt, Death Rattle. Shuffle 2, 4-5 dragons with taunt into your deck. There's summon when drawn. Yeah, I can live with that, actually. I kind of like that. Now, how's our cost? Our cost looks okay. It's a little on the high side. Do we want anything more expensive? Probably not. Earth and Drake. Oh, well, we could get Curator. No, I'm not gonna try to figure out a beast I want. I mean, Twisted Monstrosity might be fun. I like this. Do we have Tormented Dreadwing? I like this. Drawing 2 dragons and reducing their cost. I think mostly. Is there anything that I want to get rid of? God, if I really... I like the leeches on this. The cost is a little better, though. And the cost makes things cost even less later. Do I get rid of Hideous Husk? I don't know. Is there anything else that I don't want? I like the poison. You could keep it on hand if it's like an egg warlock. No, I think I'm okay with this for now. Now, what are we doing to spend corpses? We should spend corpses. I have nothing that spends corpses. Good lord. Unless we're just not going to generate corpses. I mean, we don't have to. And really, we're using blood for basically these two? Let's just try it. This might... I would like to get something off of the corpses. Rise up to 6 corpses as 1/3 risen footmen. Raise up to 6 corpses? That's crazy, actually. We're going to do that. What dragon do we... This one's higher cost. It's very expensive. But that might be good to delay. I don't know. Is that good? We have so many dragons. Okay, let's just try this. Let's see what we could get out of this. All right, let's... Was that too loud? Okay, we do... No? Yeah. Let's try to get earlier cost. Oh, we got a 1. Very good. We haven't done closet picks in a couple days. Or wait, no, let's do that because... Okay, we'll do... Okay, we do... Maybe we just do this. I don't know. Oh, I gotta get to the game. Whoops. I almost didn't do my 1 cost there. No, we'll just turn this off. Okay, what are we doing here? We got a 2 cost, we got a 3 cost. Okay, this is okay. Now we don't resurrect ourselves now, but honestly, I was finding if you need to resurrect yourself, there might be a problem that you didn't solve and you're gonna be dead again. You're gonna be the last Peter Steele album for Typo Negative. You're gonna be dead again. So don't worry about it. Okay, we do discover a druid spell. Let's get our dragon out. Okay. What do we get? Interesting. Interesting. When we're under 15, that is a priest dragon. When we're under 15, or if we're over 15, it makes our health 15, and then when we get to 30, we do 15 damage to the enemy. It's really one of those, like, highly specific cards that could go wrong really quickly, but it's very interesting. It came out in Cataclysm. All right. What do we have? We have turn 3. It's poison, so if he tries to get that off the map, it'll be a trade. Okay. Now, it's going to be interesting not using the resurrection. But honestly, like I said, this is my experience using that. You use it, you feel good getting 20 hit points, but you were doing something wrong to begin with. It's almost like, you know how you have cards that are win more? It felt like the card was lose more. Like, hey, you died. Watch you die again. Did you like the feeling of dying? Let's replay that. Let's do it in an instant replay. It's like Jim Carrey from Ace Ventura. Let's see that again in an instant replay. All right, we'll do... Do we trade? I'm thinking about it. Thinking about trading. Let's just do it. Oh, I forgot it had Reborn for a 3 cost. Poison and Reborn. Some of these feel... No wonder you see this so much. Some of these cards feel almost too much, man. Okay, he buffed it. All right. We want to keep Death Strike in hand. No, I'm glad that I got the Bone Guard Commander because we want to spend corpses somehow. He can raise 6. By the time we get to turn 8, he can actually get quite a wall of taunt. If they have board clear, it's not going to matter, but we'll see. Okay, we're not going to do that yet because we want a Dark Gift in hand. We're not going to do that yet. They don't have anybody big enough to really merit using 6 attack on a minion. Oh, interesting. What was our initial hand? We had the 1 cost dragon. What else did we have on our initial hand? Are we holding something that was there? We must be. I'm going to wait to use that much, much later. You'll thank me much, 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 much later. I like that we got this card back. That's interesting that we got that version. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Okay, we're going to do this because the leeches are going to destroy some of them and give us some life back. Also, what was the up 2 corpses? We're going to have up to 6 corpses, so we're going to get full benefit from Bone Guard. I needed to generate something with the corpses. I mean, that I didn't use the resurrection one and I was so into the dragons, I had to find something to use it. There's only 2 of the cards. I don't know if I should add more, but I feel like 6 corpses, that's enough to merit it. Or should I do something else? Maybe that one where you hand buff, but when you have corpses, it does a hand buff greater. Some of this is where is Deathwing? Some of this is can I keep alive long enough to get Deathwing value? I didn't know Victor Nefarious was unholy until I took a closer look. You can't use him with triple blood. That is too bad. Okay, yeah, they're really going crazy on the going wide. They're really going crazy on the going wide. Okay, we do. Oh my god, it's almost too much. Are we dead? We could do 5 on this. No, 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 no. We got one more turn. We're going to. Should we keep the corpses? How many corpses is that? 5? That's up to 6 corpses. Okay, we do this. 4 attack. Who do we do? We'll do him. We got lifesteal out of that. All right, it's not like too crazy. Okay. He's got some pretty good buffs though. We're gonna do this guy next. We're still over. We have more health than him. It feels like he has us against the ropes because he's been going so wide, but I think we're doing okay. Dude, 6 as 1/3 risen footman with taunt. I actually really like that. He's not really going to be able to go face in any important way before we get that out. It's too bad that this can't also go face. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I like it. We'll kill this. All right, they have to have like a board clear to make this simple. I actually like that. Maybe, oh, I should have killed the guys first because he has so much board building there. We always got to keep in mind, if we get below 15, we use that dragon to get up to 15. And then somehow, if we can leech our way to 30, I don't know if we could do that successfully or not. All right, how's he doing here? We could also play a 5 taunt. We haven't got any of our dark gifts. I really want to hang on to Frostborn Matriarch to get those taunts. All right, he's going. So here's the thing. He's going wide, but a lot of those health are small. If we could get, what do you call them? If we could get Deathwing, that's going to be so huge for us. 6. How much is that? We have 9. Yeah, we could do 4 and 5. We're going to do the 4 and 5. We're going to do Lifesteal. We're going to get a taunt out. Look at 3 cards in your enemy's deck. Pick one to put on top. Okay. Now, I really do feel getting Deathwing is essential for any success here. So if I get the Lifesteal weapon, Ashbringer or something like that, if I get the Lifesteal weapon, 1, and I get Deathwing, that's really going to count for a lot. Some of this is draw. We're staying alive really well. This guy's going so wide. He's not finishing us, though. Does he peter out? He's going so wide, but does he... He has the Herald card for Deathwing. Does this guy go Deathwing? Maybe we wait for him to play the Deathwing before we do, after we draw the Deathwing. Okay, this guy's really thinking here. Those taunts from the corpse generation for those 1/3 footmen, that was pretty good. That's a big delay. It's a big delay to... Oh, okay, he's starting to go face. I'm getting nervous now. Okay. Ugh. What are you doing here? Why'd you do that? What? Did he give up? What happened? Why did he give up? Maybe he knew that he didn't have the right stuff. I don't know. Maybe he forgot that he told his boss that he was coming in for work. I'm not even supposed to be here today. It's Dante from Clerks. I was playing Hearthstone. I had this Death Knight right where I wanted him. What do you mean you called me in? I don't know. I don't know why he left. Some people are quitters by nature, dude. Some people are just quitters. Okay, we do. Oh, you know something? I'm sorry, guys. I like all of you, but we need lower costs. We don't want to be... Oh my god, what? Okay, that's fucking aggravating, bro. That is troll, bro. That is troll. Fuck off. What? Fuck off. This makes me think. Are my cards too top heavy or mid heavy. I don't have super expensive cards. Like I don't even own Onyxia, who's a 9 cost. But my god, dude. What bad fucking luck? Or am I too mid heavy? It's either bad luck or I'm too mid heavy. Well, the good thing about that, if Death Knight does have his own way to deal with that stuff, right? Because of his hero power. God, I don't even have a fucking 3 cost in hand. I can't tell if that's really bad luck or if I need to scale my cost down. That's terrible, dude. Look at how much board dominance he's getting early. Oh, there you are now. We do this. Who are we going to copy? Oh, we get 2 random dragons randomly in hand. I like, dude, that, if you like dragons, that dragon that looks like a freaking Murloc, every time I see him, I'm like, why is this Murloc LARPing as a dragon? I'm not going to argue because I like his effect too much. For a 2 cost, getting a random legendary dragon in your hand is really, really good, dude. Some of the, like, this game is so unbalanced. Some of the effects, like a 2 cost, he's not even, well, he is legendary, I guess. I guess there's that. He would be hard to craft. So, and now look. Now look, we get, I want to do the Dark Gift one, because then when I get to turn 5, I can use him with the taunts. Elusive, this minion's, oh god, destroy the top card of your deck, discover a card of the same rarity. What is this, dude? This is bad. This is one of the worst Dark Gift minions that I've ever made. That's one of the worst, dude. I think that's one of the worst Dark Gifts I've ever seen. Look, tell me you've gotten a worse one. 4/6 of her friendly undead. I mean, it just sucks. I mean, it's not. What is going on? Okay. All right, he's deciding to board clear. Okay, we could do this. Okay, you see how, okay, maybe we're okay with our draw because we get 2 heralds before we use our Deathwing. We'll get 2 heralds. Maybe we're okay. What are we at? Turn 5? Maybe we're okay with that. I'm not sure. I mean, I think Deathwing is probably going to settle this. Yet again, we have someone that is a big aggro enthusiast. Of course, right? Oh shit, I gotta put Hearthstone on OBS. Oops. Yeah, so what do we do here? Okay, we have... What are we down to? 23? We'll do this. Do we use health? Deal 3 damage randomly split among all other characters. Ooh, no, no. Oh, we get this. That's awesome. That is awesome because we get up to 27 health. And that had a trade. That's great. That lifesteal helps. You never know with lifesteal, man. That one lifesteal guy might be the difference between a winner or a loss. We've all seen a winner or a loss with one hit point difference and one turn away with one hit point difference. I've seen them. I've seen too many of them, and I've been on the wrong side of too many of them. That something with rush and lifesteal like that could make the difference. And I love the cost. If four corpses, like four corpses is such a zero cost. I mean, I'll get you a corpse by 1 o'clock with formaldehyde. I'll get you a corpse by 1 o'clock in a Folgers can. If you get that layered reference, let me know. Okay, we do. So next we get. Why was I going to call Death Slinger? Oh, too much DBD. That's why, obviously. I'm actually. Do I just yellow this? Give another friendly minion 2/2. You know what we're going to try to do? No, we're going to get more dragons. So our Acolyte, we're going to hang on to our Acolyte so we can draw another one of those matriarchs. Because if we get a matriarch, we get taunt. Next turn, we have Deathwing. I think this guy's petering out. I don't know what his game plan was. Oh, let me look at chat here. Sometimes I get booted here. Oh, I got to change OBS. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it did the thing. Oh, I'm used to it 8 because I use that thing. Okay, what do we want to do here? We'll do a dragon. Okay, we'll do this. Nice. We'll do the poison. This really doesn't do anything. We'll wait till it does. Okay, we got 2 more. I would love to get that guy and build those taunts out. Why is it not? Good lord, the internet, dude. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, how did you like the Batman segment? I did more on that than I thought I would because I haven't been huge into Batman lately, but I'm one of those people, as you know, that I'll have interests that I enjoy. Well, I'll get in and out of. Like recently, I've been really liking Resident Evil. Wait, okay. We do this. Oh shit, I could have got the taunts. That's okay. We're not worried about it. Okay, we do that. he'll heal him, I guess. Yeah, I did like an hour on that, and it's funny, dude. We even did Clue Master. Clue Master is a failed content creator. You know, the Black Mask Scarface though, that's the one I would non-ironically watch. Okay, we need drum rolls for World Breaker here. Yeah, it's great having you on. I'm never gonna take a break on days that you are not working because it's good having you in, you know, it makes it a lot funner. Hey, I appreciate that, you know. And the really, really bad Walking Dead game that came out recently, they keep spamming this line, more ammo is always welcome. More compliments are always welcome. I gotta say it terribly though, like they did in The Walking Dead, the voice acting. They were trying to make their voice acting as bad as like old games or something. That game was fairly new. I don't know if that's part of their master plan is having bad voice acting, but they got in hot water with DBD too because the Michonne voice acting was so terrible. Oh, he's cooked. Okay, he is cookity cooked. He is well done cooked because we have this. We do a topple. We do dragons. And then we do face. And then next turn, no, he is mega cooked, by the way. This guy, this hunter, he's in the oven. The oven works. You don't need a new oven. The oven, like Patrick Bateman writes 4 pages of a description of the oven in which this hunter is cooked in. I will prove it. I mean, look at it the lower right. You have 6, 6. You have 2 swords. Which one I decide will be his demise? Oh, which one do we do first? Do we resurrect everybody that we killed? What's the attack? The attack's only 4. Here's what we do. We do this. We spend 2. We trade for that. Actually, dude, he is hanging in there. If we go face, though, on the next one, he's going to be in some real trouble. We'll do this. He did, I will admit, he did have a good enough minion on there that it made it kind of painful to get rid of. We actually didn't get any life gain because we did damage to ourselves that was 8, and then we did the life steal that was 8. So it wasn't as amazing as I originally thought, although it did clean up some of the mess. So here, I want to finally get those taunts out. We do 5, but also, we do 5, and then I want to see how Frostmourne does. There's actually a really good reason I'm using it, other than just game mechanics. Frostmourne is from Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne. Arthas, who gets corrupted and turned into a Death Knight. He gets corrupted by getting the Frostmourne. I like the lore behind that almost as much as anything else. Okay, we do... Damn, dude. I mean, hot diggity dog. Shit. That has taunt. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this is scarier than I thought. Because I've been having to use, instead of killing that guy, with the Ashbringer, I've actually had to kind of make it a wash with the life steal and how much damage I've had to do to myself by getting rid of his strong cards. I mean, it was good that it was there. No, this guy's late game is like kind of scary. I actually don't know which one of us is going to win. Every time I get the board, he's able to deal with the board. Oh, he's actually got a lot going for him right now. Oh, yeah, dude. I love it. I fucking love this card. Check this out. Read 'em and weep. Dude, this card is so much fun. You get this a lot of times when you get the 5 legendary dragons from... What? How is that? What? How the hell do we have Jen? Did we get anything from Jen? Ooh. Dude, he kills us if we're not careful. Yikes. Dude, this has actually gotten really scary. He's got taunt, right? Oh, dude, does he get us? Dude, this guy's suddenly like a dino enthusiast. You know, Bakba Soup? He really wishes there was more video games with dinosaurs. He loves Dino Crisis, basically. Dino Crisis Shazam is Resident Evil, but instead of zombies, it's dinosaurs. And he just can't catch a break because there's no good video games with dinosaurs. Recently, they had a fixed camera survival horror game that had dinosaurs, but let's be all very honest. It's one of those indie games that in a couple weeks everybody forgets it exists. This guy is doing the dinosaurs that Bakba Soup wishes video games had. I think this guy actually wins. By the way, these Death Knight rounds are fucking way longer than Paladin rounds, man. Okay. We do this, we get some health back. Shit. God, they don't have any 2s? What in the fuck, man? Let's do him. Does this... He's reborn. Let's do that. Does he come back with a shield? Yeah, he does. Fuck yeah, he does. Okay, we do... He's only got 10 health. Yeah, I'm seeing the problem with this. Wait. Oh my god. We need health back. Do we have anything else for health? We only have... Well, wait. If he doesn't have serious answers, it's not going to matter. Destroy a minion and gain its health. Okay, we get 7 health. His Ashmane just solved that problem for us. We'll get 7 health from him, hopefully. This is a crazy matchup, actually. We already got rid of Deathwing. Okay. Ooh, we got lifesteal out of that. Damn. He got more lifesteal, dude. Crazy. Oh my god, brother. What? What, dude? No, man. No way. We got two of these in one game. Randomly. It's random 5 1-cost dragons, but we got two of the same one. Okay, we use Scorch on this guy. Oh! That was so bad that we didn't get that. We could get lifesteal out of that. Okay. We still have 7 here. Okay, we have taunts. Do we get these now? We do. We do. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of. Oh, thanks, man. He said, well played. We'll give him a thank you. I'm a big fan of the Frostmourne lore. But man, you got to do a lot of damage to yourself to do that because you can't attack face with him. To get the value, you have to attack minions. But if you attack minions with a weapon, they do damage back. I like it, don't like it. It depends if you've got what. Oh, he quit. He quit. We wore out another motherfucker, man. We wore him out, dude. Actually, no. You know what won that? I'm going, Frostmourne, it does damage to you. He said, well played. After we got the Frostmourne death rattle, we got 2 of his minions. He said, well played. And then he tapped out. I can't be talking shit about something that beat the guy. The guy basically said Frostmourne whipped my ass. How am I talking bad about the card that won a 20 fucking minute long game? No, Frostmourne OP, I'm never taking it off. I'm never taking it off because it's risky, it's dangerous, as it should be, because Arthas getting Frostmourne at the end of Frozen Throne was risky and dangerous. It's fun, and it's one of the best lore accurate things in this game. Like, there's so many guys here. Like, who the hell is Victor Nefarious? Cluemaster in Batman is probably less obscure than Victor Nefarious. I mean, having the classic, pre-World of Warcraft, having classic Warcraft lore, always a win. I'm never taking him off. I'm never taking Frostmourne off. And that's, dude, if you're going to play Death Knight, dude, it should be a prerequisite to play with Frostmourne. And sometimes, too, they cycle stuff out. Because basically cards have a 2-year expiration date. So just that Frostmourne is available is pretty cool. Just that it's available. Okay, speaking of Victor. Speak of the devil, Vic. Here's what I want to do. I want to have at least 1 Herald. I gotta get rid of it though. Well, maybe oh my god. All the time. I think we're too mid to top heavy here. We're too mid to top heavy. And look at that. See, we're too mid to top heavy. I could do this and then do it. No. We're not going to do charge. We're not going to. We got coin. We'll make the coin work for us here. Okay, we have any. See, no. I can't deny it. We do this first because it's reborn and it has I've been poisoned. We do this because we don't need to copy anything yet. And of course, we need to generate corpses before we get that guy with Rush. Okay. All right, we can make a copy now. Who are we going to get a copy of? Wait, it is a dragon, right? No, it's an undead beast. We don't get a copy of anybody. We hold on to that. I hate to hold on to a good minion like that, but we need a dragon before we do this. That's okay. We got hero power. Hero power, we get one hit because the hero power has charge. Okay, let's see what he does. Okay, he's got bored, but not impressively. Ah, good. I'm glad I kept one of those. I'm glad I kept one of the heralds because we have our dude there. Dude, I can't get a copy of another elemental or a dragon. This is a bummer, dude. Do I just play him? He's just a 3/3. What bad luck, I guess. Dude, that sucks, actually. That's very infrequent. I have enough dragons in hand that's very infrequent. Next turn, we've got the Herald. Okay, what's he doing here? Okay. Damn, he's doing a lot of face. He's doing a lot of face. Oh, okay. Damn, we're down to 22. I'm not really liking that. We used coin. Shit. I would love to use that. That's okay. Draw 2 cards, summon 2 leeches. Did we just do that? We do. He's going to be forced to deal with that. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. We're going to get corpses. We'll probably get enough corpses for reanimated Petrodordax. That rolls off the tongue. That's what she said. Reanimated pet. Okay, why do you play Hearthstone? Oh, I love the mechanics. Nerd. I love Hearthstone because it's got stuff like reanimated Petrodordax. Speaking of dinosaurs. Do we... Yeah. Speaking of... what does he have? He's got 4. So we could do as much lifesteal as we can. Okay, that's great. We've got leeches. Okay, we got more lifesteal. We're now over... Okay. We're now over full health. Okay, well, we're at 30. We're at full health, I should say. We're at turn 6. We use the Herald. Wait. I don't know. Do I want to keep going with the leeches to get life back? Actually, you know what we could do? No, we want the Heralds. We do want the Heralds. This Darkscale Broodmother is going to give us more mana. We do this, and then we do this, and then yes, we do this. We spam board. This guy's tough though, man, because I'm at 21 again. I feel like I blink and this guy's got me down. 30% of my health. I don't think he kills me by the time I get Deathwing. And if I get Deathwing in the corrupted Ashbringer, if I get Ashbringer and I get Deathwing, he's going to be in trouble. I don't think he kills my board. He didn't kill the taunt. I could do another taunt. No, he did kill the taunt. Okay. Okay. We got a 6 and a 2. Do we have a 2 cost? Okay, he gives us some health. Dude, honestly, this guy is kind of bothersome. I don't know if we beat this guy. I mean, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We need to use... Okay, we get him at 10. We use, what, a 5 and a 4? Give all minions and weapons in your hand to attack. Weapons in hand. I do want to use that. Oh, dude, this guy's really good with getting incremental face damage over time. We're to 16. Does he have a taunt or anything? He doesn't. Sorry, I'm being... Oh, that has taunt. After you use your hero power, gain 2 health. I feel like there's something forming here. I risk it. We've got Deathwing next. I risk it. Yeah, we're at 14. Unless he does heavy face damage or he has some crazy charge minion I'm not thinking about. Okay. No, I think this is good. We use Deathwing, Worldbreaker. We get... Which ones do we do? I mean, that isn't strong enough to justify topple. I want the weapon as well. See, this guy's so scary with this kind of stuff. I wish there was something on Deathwing that would increase your HP. Ooh, we are down to 7. What do you got there, dude? Oh my god. Holy shit. Do we really have to topple? Oh my god, we either have to topple or... That sucks. A 5/5 we have to topple. I really hate that. Do we get the dragons? Or do we get... I think we just do the 12/12. I'm gonna listen to my gut. I'm gonna listen to my gut. I really hope... Okay, you know what? Oh! Dude, I should have done Dude! He had a board clear. Oh, man, did that sting. Here's the thing, though, dude. Okay, we do 12 attack, life drain. Bam, we're up to 15 and 12. Bam, son. Fucking biggity bam. Dude, that that worked because of those hand buffs earlier on our weapon. This minion's battle cries trigger twice. Okay, we do that. He's nice and cheap. Do we get this Death Knight? Do we get this Death Knight? He had us so gone, dude. He had us so gone. Do we get this? He needs a taunt, or I'm going to do massive lifesteal, and I think it's over. I think we kill him with our next Ashbringer hit. If he can't get... Oh, did he heal himself? No. I wasn't sure what that was doing. Okay. Ah, we got this son of a bitch. We got him, dude. He had us fucking teetering, dude. He had us teetering. We got him because of the hand buffs on our weapon. And when we had Ashbringer and we had Worldbreaker, it didn't matter that our 12-12 dragon ate dragon shit. It didn't matter because that lifesteal and that damage from the combo of Deathwing and Ashbringer, too much. Honestly, Deathwing and Ashbringer is kind of a super OP combo, dude. Super OP. And we made it even more OP. How? Because we had that hand buffed by that weird ass card, which is one of the randomly generated cards that we were receiving. So, honestly, I've been finding Death Knight to be interesting to play as well because of interesting plays like that. And honestly, Ashbringer, so check it out. Frostborn carried the last one. This one was Ashbringer. Those two weapons, those weapons are carrying. Oh my God, we keep one. We have to. We're glazing the sword. We keep one. We keep one because that lifesteal is, it's enormous. The lifesteal on that is enormous. We're okay. Like, we've had much worse mulligans here. We've had much worse. This hand is scary at the beginning. It's scary at the beginning because it's a little mid to top heavy. But honestly, it's been doing well. I think it's been doing well. Okay, we get the Dark Gift one. We're going to hold on to the Dark Gift until we get the... Oh, we haven't even played with Victor yet. Nice to see you, Vic. How you been? I started playing Death Knight because I drew Victor Nefarious in a pack. 4 health and taunt. Give it to me. Ooh, 3 attack and lifesteal. Battlecry summon. No. No, we want the lifesteal. When we're playing Death Knight, we want lifesteal. I'm gonna keep it in my hand though. I'm gonna keep it because of the card where you get taunts on board if you have a Dark Gift minion in hand. It's got really good synergy. I've only seen one YouTuber use it, and I don't understand why it's not used more. Because in all honesty, those 2 taunts that you get for as low of a cost as it is completely worth it. It is completely worth it. What's this guy doing? Reading his cards? We got another card reader. We got a card reader in our midst. We got a vigilante in our midst, honey bunny. We have a card reader. Thank you so much for getting to know your cards and wasting my fucking time, sir. Do we have Dragon? That's not. No, he's undead. We don't use that yet. We don't use that yet. Shit! Honestly, I want to use the value. I'm not using those yet because I'm not getting value from them yet. I need to keep something with a dark gift in hand for the value of the card, where if you have dark gift in hand, you get 2 extra taunts on top of your minion. Is this guy AFK Jones here? You've heard of Whiffy McDipstick. Have you heard of AFK Jones? Okay, do we have a dragon in hand? We do. Let's craft a dragon. This is one of the reasons Victor is fun. Is he meta? I don't know. Is he fun? Fuck yeah. Cost 1 less for each minion that died this turn. Spell damage +2. Death rattle, draw a spell that costs 5 or more. We just do him because he's a 3 cost. Cost 0 if your hero was healed. After this, cast a spell. Deal 1 damage. Gain a corpse. I don't know if I really like it. Well, yeah. What was I just saying? Victor isn't meta. That was the part that was accurate. Fun? I don't know, dude. Is it fun when you try to paint a tree and it comes out looking like a green and brown splotch? Because our crafted minion looks like shit. Okay, we do this. I think this guy's AFK, man. Well, free win. We're not going to complain, right? We get more XP for a Death Knight. So I think this hand is good. I mean, obviously, a guy not playing isn't gonna show us our merits. Is there anything that we could trade out? Let me think about this. Dude, honestly, I really like these weapons. Could I add another weapon? Remember the claw? I don't know. Would I be going too weapon crazy to actually add the claw and have like a weapon orientated build? I'm actually paying like no attention because this guy's AFK. Too bad bots don't take over. Too bad this guy doesn't have a bot. Thank you for participating, sir. And what I mean by participating is thanks for being AFK and wasting my fucking time. Warriors, am I right? Okay. Shit, we're gonna get to fucking gold at this point. We're in 5 bronze. We're gonna get to gold pretty soon. Now we're starting to get a little less experience with the Death Knight. That's kind of unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. That's how cookies crumble and the such. Okay. Draw 2 cards, summon 2 leeches. We're gonna keep a herald. Yeah, we're a little mid top heavy, but that's okay. Turn 1, we get something. I'm liking this a little better. I switched things around. I like that we have the minion that spends corpses. Oh, we haven't seen that guy in a while. Okay, this is good too. We generate a dark gift. Hmm. That's interesting. We do this because of board clear. What's this? That's stupid. No. I mean, lifesteal, right? No, we just do this. We just do this for the craziness. I mean, don't forget when you're streaming, you want some insanity going on once in a while. If you can at all manage it, just having an egg of Kalos is just insane by itself. We might actually not want to save it because having that on the board the entire time might be able to dissuade this person of doing board clears. I feel like sometimes the egg is as good to dissuade people from board clears. No, we do this right away. Okay. Okay, what's he do? Going super aggro. Oh, well, he is a demon hunter. Let's get rid of some of this crap. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of him. And what are we gonna have? Turn 5, we got the taunt, and then turn 6, we got the husk. If we don't draw anything good, we're okay. We're okay because we've got the next couple turns are adequate. Besides, this guy's been extremely aggro. So, in fact, the leeches, I'm really thinking the leeches is going to be a good play to try to get some of that health back. We want to get some of that health back. We got World Breaker. I don't know, at 18, this guy is making me nervous. I'm not going to lie. But he's at 25. We have a taunt. Ooh, no, we don't. I'm getting nervous about health. I want one of our weapons. There's 3 cards. We have 2 Ashbringers and a Frostmourne. Frostmourne, though, is so scary if you're going low on health. I actually don't know. I don't know if we do want Frostmourne. Because honestly, to get value with Frostmourne, you have to kill stuff. So, I mean, it's really scary. The better the minion, the more damage you're doing to yourself. I guess if you have a lot of health from lifesteal, I think the combo with Frostmourne is make sure you have lifesteal, make sure you have leeches. Yeah, this dude is so crazy aggro, dude. I need to get those leeches out. I need some recovery here. He's got no board. He refuses to crack the egg. This is summon 2 leeches, draw 2 cards. So we're going to get 2 leeches in 2 turns. We'll have 4 leeches. Okay, this is good. We drain some of his life. Okay, we got 19. He's got 17. He has to take care of those leeches. We'll get leeches on next turn as well. He refuses to break the egg. The egg has 4 attack. Okay, he finally broke the egg. He's going face. Do we just do... Okay, this is huge. We draw the leeches. We play this. It's got Russian lifesteal. It's not even dead. We get the dragon, even though that's not, no. Okay, next turn we get taunts. And we'll probably get more opportunity here because he's going to create more corpses. We are assuming. This guy's got great board clears. We're not nervous though because, well, I don't know. Those leeches really helped. He keeps doing face damage. He's more damaged than we are though. We do. Oh, we got more leeches there. Do we want taunt or leeches? I think we're actually going to use this. End the charge. Because we get more health back and he gets drained. So he's at 11 and we're at 24. We're having a really good time with the Death Knight today. We're getting some wins. We are definitely getting some value. I think that our tweaks, I think that we didn't make a Resurrection Death Knight. This actually works a lot better. I think he's working a lot better by not being a Resurrection Death Knight. That card seems cool, but it sucks. Because here's what happens. Oh, wow, I resurrected, but I died because I was in a bad position, so I died again. I mean, it's prolong your misery. Okay, we do... Next turn, we have Deathwing. So, we're going to want a Herald. We're going to want a Herald. That makes our choice very easy. He does have taunt. We want to get rid of that. Your cards that summon minions summon twice as many. Okay. Yeah, he didn't get rid of the leech. He's down to 10 and we have 23. We have World Breaker next turn. Now, I think, how many times did I herald it? I think I heralded it twice. I think this is over. Now, as much as I love the legendary dragons, I kind of want to just end this guy's misery. We didn't draw Ashbringer or Frostmourne, which is kind of crazy. He's kicking, isn't he? He's still kicking. He is doing a lot of face. He's doing a lot of face with his face. He is headbutting us, basically. Okay. How many times does this egg need to crack? 3 more times. Okay, we are getting really close here. We're getting really close. Okay. We do raise. And then we do the legendaries. He's kind of dead anyway. No, it's over. All right, GG. We planned ahead, but we killed him too quickly. All right. Now, what did we get? How many stars? Because we've had a win streak. 2-star bonus. Okay, we're at 5 silver. Probably get to gold soon. Let's see. All right, we got 150 gold. We're getting close to 1,000. We're not even halfway to what we wanted. What's this? Who's this? Gron Giant. This minion's, what's this? Minion's cost is reduced by the cost of the last card that you played. Oh, you could play 8 and an 8. I like that actually. And he's 8/8. He's cool. I might use that. Is he neutral? What is he? So that's 300. That's 300, 450. Okay. All right, we're going to do, let's see what we do. We're good for today for Hearthstone. Let's do DVD. Okay, let's get this connected. We're kind of whipping some ass there. I know that it's silver, but the ladder just reset, so it's not all bad players. Yeah, our Death Knight redecking really worked. I really like Frostmourne, and I really like Ashbringer. I really like Frostmourne and Ashbringer. I don't see anybody use Frostmourne. Look, you know how they say came for the chilies, stayed for the sour cream, or whatever, you know. Came for the depressive plot, stayed for Clayface. You know what I'm talking about. It's like came for the lore because I freaking love Frozen Throne. Stayed for the making the enemy rage quit. Which that guy GG'd us when we used the death rattle on Frostmourne, and then he tapped out. So directly correlated with the win. Downloading content. Well, it must be a quick patch because it says it's 70%. I wonder if it's a bug fix or something. Could be. What do we want to do here? Okay. What do we have? Okay. All right, it's at 99. That was a good Hearthstone. That was a good Hearthstone day. We got way more wins. Ashbringer and Frostmourne. Dude, you combine Deathwing with a weapon. My God, it feels broken, dude. You don't even need many heralds to make that thing broken. Ashbringer and the Deathwing 2-cost claw, we had a hand buffed on that, and we got like 15 lifesteal on face. Dude, that's actually feels a little broken, actually. And it's not legendary, so, 1 in 15 of your cards is Ashbringer. Honestly, 1 in 10 is Ashbringer or Frostmourne. Though I will say Frostmourne feels a little scarier to play. Frostmourne is a little scarier to play because you're doing damage to yourself. You're doing damage to yourself by trying to kill units that you summon for yourself. You're kind of doing a rogue maneuver and you're stealing their stuff. Okay. We got to set up the DVD a little bit. I wonder if nobility is in. I wonder if nobility feels like playing. They are a college student, so they're also pretty busy. Okay. All right, we're probably just going to do a couple rounds. We'll do some DBD. Oh, we never did do our indie games today. Probably should do that. Because we are streaming, we do want to grow followers, we do want to grow subs, and there is traffic on newer indie games. Some of it, though, is when you're streaming, you gravitate towards the stuff that's fun, and Hearthstone and DBD to me have been extremely fun. Let's see if... Oh! Hey, let's wait for nobility. Let's wait for him. Do we invite now? Or do we wait? I wonder if we... See, I'm so backwards with technology and social interaction online. I am so like hermit. I am so hermit that I go, what is the proper social behavior here? Adding now? Here, what? He's in a match. We'll invite him when he's out. I actually have a lot of fun with this guy. Not really nobility has a similar playstyle where when a killer chased everybody off a gen, I was like, oh, sneak back on the gen. That's the way to do it. And as soon as I went back to the gen, he was already on it. I'm like, yes. Somebody that plays similarly. Okay. Or do we just play? I think we just play. If he sees us, he might try to invite. Okay, we do... We'll do 2v8. 2v8 is fun. Especially, I mean, you know what we like about 2v8? You get the occasional whiffy McDipstick. And who doesn't like to play against your occasional whiffy McDipstick? We don't like MMR when we're streaming. We want to mog other players. We want to mog other players by our superior gameplay to whiffy McDipstick. When you play with no MMR, you are mogging bad players. God, I love new words, even when they're dumb. I love new words even when I hate them. There's your irony of the day. Okay. We might just do one round. I gotta take care of myself, man. Speaking of Mickey Rourke from The Wrestler, that whole movie is how he is like beat up sack of meat. Oh yeah, dude, that movie's never been more relatable. That movie's never been more relatable. Only I don't have 200 pounds of muscle on top of a 7-foot tall frame. What's up with that? Why do I gotta feel like beat up hamburger, like someone put hamburger in the punching bag that was in the beginning of the Pierce Brosnan James Bond thing where that Korean guy was kicking the punching bag? Why do I gotta feel like hamburger inside of that punching bag of that spy movie when I'm not even 8 feet tall with a bunch of muscle? That doesn't seem fucking fair to me, dude. That seems like a ripoff. Why do I got the physical pain and agony of a millionaire athlete after his career? That's bullshit, dude. Because now, listen, all those millions of dollars can pay for a bunch of healthcare pills, and you could get as high as a kite, like Kurt Angle, looking like the World War I guy. You know, there's something about DBD. I just realized that I love this game. This game is making me like feel more talkative. I love this game, man. Anybody that whines and cries about this game, go back to your mother. This is what you get for fucking around with DBD. Remember Beatrix? Go back to your mom. This is what you get for fucking with the Yakuza. Now go home to your mother. This is what you get for fucking around with Dead by Daylight. Go back to mommy. Oh, I thought that was a ghost face, dude. You scared me. What's Leon doing, dude? He's got a flashlight or something? What you doing there, son? Wait. Okay, he's doing setup. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. I'm such a moron, dude. Okay, he's setting up. I am not hanging around here. I am not hanging around here. Somebody else could go get that guy. I am not hanging around over here, man. Because that guy, he knows how to play Trapper, by the way. You know how I know that? You can say, well, he was not paying any attention to you. Exactly! That's what scared me, because a Trapper that ignores you and does setup is a Trapper with experience. Because the Trapper with experience doesn't sit there and get juiced. All right. All right, we're at 6 gens. Ah! All right. Leon's on that gen. Okay, he's far enough away that we should stay on the gen. Where are you? Oh my god! I was not expecting him from that angle. Okay. You ass! Dude, I told you, man, you gotta be afraid of the goddamn Trapper with the setup, dude. The Trapper with the setup, dude. Fear him. Fear Trapper with the setup. Do it. I'm telling you, dude. Whoa. Actually, man. Ooh, get it! Get it!
I'll see you dead.
Oh, they did their best. We applaud the effort. We applaud the effort, definitely. Did they get anything out of it? Hell no. Did they try? Hell yes. We like teammates that make an effort. Okay, you can give me a heal if you want, or not. That's okay, because guess what we have? We have... What happened? We have... What's going on? We have infinite heals. They're gonna get them, right? Actually... Oh, yep. Let's go into a... Oh my god, there is grass on this map. And that trapper was a good trapper. I'm actually... You think the HUD is good? I'm not sure. Because trapper could catch up like a son of a bitch. Wait, where? Here's what we do, guys. We follow this... What? Where? Wait, how far is he? He has a trap around here, doesn't he? Let's not be stupid and, like, marvel at the fact we can't see one. Let's try to get people. We need a spray. We get a spray. They're gonna get him. And then we get our asses on Jen. Arnold said, get your ass to Mars, you get your ass to a Jen, Ada. Laura accurate, by the way. Wesker is Ada's employer. I fucking sprimpers, you cocksuck! What the fuck? You fuck! Oh, yeah, and then your eyes go a little dead. My eyes went a little dead. Can I import my Death Knight into this game, please? Can I import Frostborn into this game? Please? It's gonna get me coping, man. What? Hey, Keck. Hey, yo, Pepe the Frog's oxygen mask. I need it. I need to suck on some oxygen. What's going on? Son of a... That Wesker, dude. He's always popping up where I least expect. Wesker, you pay miserably. And I hate you as an employer. I just gotta tell you that. I hate you as an employer. I was very disturbed in Resident Evil 4 Remake when you said you were gonna kill billions of people. That's why I officially, as Ada Wong, say I'm a Leon simp. And Wesker, you are a Sigma perverted man with pictures of Rebecca Chambers in her basketball jersey. Shame on you. You're not only an awful employer, you're a pervert and a Sigma to boot. Fuck you, Wesker. Fuck your sunglasses. Fuck your Matrix LARPing. I've had enough of you, man. You can take this job. Oh, shit. Where? He always shows up where I least expect. Where is he? Oh, shit. Where'd you go, bud? Well, I got this. Okay, the HUD flypaper 2 dead flies. You're distracting me, Jane. You're distracting me. I need to lock in. I'm breathing through my nose, exhaling out my mouth. Nope, not today, bitch. You want to heal there, dog? I suppose not. Okay. Are you dead? I'm not giving you a heal, buddy. You're gonna... Shit! Where is he? Shit! Oh my god, he... No! Shit! No! No! Oh, you fuck! Someone open the goddamn gate! Someone open the goddamn gate! Open it! You fucks! Oh my god! Help! Shit! Not my employer! Damn you, Wesker! Damn you, Wesker! God damn you! You can take that 7 minutes and shove it up your ass, pal, with Butch's grandfather's watch. Why don't you take that 7 minutes and Butch's grandfather's watch and shove it up your ass? GG's. Oh, I didn't check the end. All right. Let me see. Where are we at? Alrighty, I think we're good. What are we at on the HUD? I think we're good. 3 hours? Tops. Yeah, did you hear that? God damn it, man. God damn them to hell. Should I do one more? Or should we... I'm debating. I think I'll do one more. Oh, Wesker. Yeah, dude, did you like the Butch's grandfather's watch in 7 minutes? Both up his ass? Yeah. Well, dude, if I'm into it, I'm still having fun. Dude, there's nothing more cringier than aftermatch chat. What are you doing, tunneling me? What is this? Albert Wesker would never tunnel Ada. They were like friends, man. You were my employer. Why don't you get with it? Why you tunnel, man? You know what that's really saying? Why did I suck at chase? I don't need to advertise I suck at chase. That's what these people don't actually advertise. If you're to have a fucking tantrum in this game, all you're doing is advertising I suck. You know? If you scream about Butch's grandfather's watch in 7 minutes is up his ass, it just shows you're a big Pulp Fiction enthusiast. And then say GG, because the dude is just having fun like anybody else. Besides, we're Wesker fans here. All right. Oh, that was actually fun because, You know what? You got to remember, even if you die, if you're close to living, it's a good round. Just like if you almost died and you lived, it's a good round. Almost makes for good rounds. Nothing worse than some clown-ass farmer friendly. Some clown-ass farmer friendly going, hey bro, did you know I just discovered today that Ghostface can teabag? Is that based, bro? No, it's not. In fact, I want to play the game. I want to get some DBD adrenaline. Thank you. All right, we're doing one more. Oh, look at this. Oh, we've got lore accurate. Oh, let me read the chat real quick. That guy that went viral whining about how there's no intelligent women. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Toxic internet. Toxic internet. Women are stupid. Me telling you, you're an incel. I love the internet. I hate women. I hate incels. I hate women. I hate incels. Internet, internet, internet. I hate women. I hate incels. Oh, we got a pea head. Which one, the feminist or the incel? Would it shock you, Neo, if I told you both? Okay. Can anyone actually... What's up? Oh, hey, brother. Yeah, brother. What are you shaking now? Why are women dumb? Why are you virgin? Why are women stupid potty head? You get no girlfriend, botch. We on the internet. We insult stranger. We on internet. We insult 50% of human population. We on the internet. 50% of population now can't get laid, so we're ripping on 50% as well. Oh, shit. Here's what we do. We juke a fuck. We juke fucks. See? Whoa! Brother! Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry if I fucking brought him to you, bud. I am so sorry. Okay, where are you coming from, Bit? Where are you? Where is he? What's up? I heard Attack on Titan was a better manga than an anime, but you wouldn't know that because no one reads. Here, we're gonna do this. 1 second, please, if you please. I don't mean to throw the game. We gotta get situated very quickly. We gotta get situated very quickly. Forgive the AFK, forgive the absence. May the meme god bless us with a win. We shall never throw by the AFK. Sound like a Monty Python priest. Okay. And we love jukes. Oh, dude. What I love, this is such a good thing. I don't know if anyone knows this. What the fuck? Is there a gen right here? Where was that gen? Oh, here it is. Oh. You just walk up those steps and around, and a lot of times they'll leave. And we don't even have to drop the damn pallet. Is there... Jen's done in here? Whoa! Rebecca! I wasn't waving to heal you. I was waving because I have RE brain. Because my algorithm says RE is great. Come on, let's be the RE crew. Okay, we got a nice big fat Jen. Did you... Okay, and check this out. Whoa! We have, for all intents and purposes... Okay, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, fuck you! Yo, P-head! Did you know? Woo! Oh, shit! Oh, yeah, baby! Hey, P-head! Silent Hill is not a good series! In fact, one might say it's like a depressed, shitty version of Resident Evil. Oh no, his wife died! So sad! Fuck you, P-head! Fuck, your clone sucks! The clone of Resident Evil sucks! Thank you, Rebecca! Thank you, Rebecca! Oh yeah! It's Rebecca and it's Ada versus P-head. Who wins? Fuck you, P-head! That's who! Oh shit! Body block! You son of a bitch! Body block! What are you doing, man? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? You have to body block! You have to body block! You have to body block! Hey! Rebecca! Remember me? You were body block. Yes! Is that Rebecca? Rebecca! No! No! Don't leave, Rebecca! I'll show everybody your basketball jersey picture! No, I'm blackmailing you! The whole world will see your basketball jersey picture! Don't leave! Don't leave! No! No! Over here! Is that Yui? Is that... Yui. Yui! Oh my god. God bless you. You're not gonna... Oh shit. Oh god! Get me the fuck out of here, man! Whoa! Run your ass off, Ada! Run your goddamn it! Oh shit! He's coming! He heard my smack talk! Run your ass off, Ada! Shit! Shit! Hey! Silent Hill sucks, man! Nice clone! Nice clone, bitch! There we go. GG's. We let somebody die. Who? Oh, me, yeah, dude. Oh, bro, that was good. That was fun. All right, I think we're done for the day. We could always talk smack in the aftermatch chat about Silent Hill. Nah, we'll probably skip that. All right. Thanks for coming in. See you in a second, Shazam.